welcome to this is like the first episode. There's the pilot and then there's the first episode. This is the first episode because we already had the pilot of transformation. Transformation. And at the, at the end of the pilot, I say, keep watching transformations. And it's not fucking transformations. There's no S. It's just transformation. What difference does it make? Ask yourself. I've asked myself. The name is Transformation. We're transforming this room, for one thing, as we transform our outer, quote unquote, outer environment. We can transform our inner environment. That's the idea here. I live around people. I can't really transform that part. And like once I go out that door, I'm at the mercy of the world. So I'm gonna try and make this space what I want it to be. Spent all morning uploading clips so that I could make room on Moto, patting Moto on the face there. Moto is the phone. Moto is doing all the real work for you here. Okay, so it was time to just go for it, man. I gotta just start. I gotta just do it. I've been looking at what I've got to work with here. This is my big ass sheet of yellow paper. I gotta tell you, I thought it was a bigger ass sheet of paper. It's a big roll, but what you see is what you get here, okay? So I've been looking at it and looking at the space, which I'm trying to transform. And this part here is probably the part that I said was gonna smack of some Japan. It was gonna have a little Japanese influence, some Eastern stylings, and that's basically still the idea. And this is plenty. This is more than enough yellow to just trust me, okay? Yeah, I decided about this whole project. I'm doing an impressionistic makeover. I've decided to go for an impressionistic makeover. For one thing, this is not a permanent arrangement here. I'm not going to be here for long. So what I'm doing is really more of an art installation. It's like an artistic sort of it's an homage to fuck it, man. I'm just gonna do it. Enough fucking talking, just fucking do it. Okay. I'm telling you, talking, bane of my existence. Not really. I love talking to you guys, and thank you for listening to me yammer. Let's get to work, shall we? Okay. I've been looking at this all morning, going, what do I want to do with this? This is the difficult thing about doing a project like this is there's a billion different ways to do anything, and it's like, well, what do I do? What do I do? And eventually, you just have to do something, right? So I'm sort of following my instinct here. I sort of have an idea. I'm going to free this paper from the roll for starters. At least in theory. Figured I'd have to walk on it. Okay. Now I'm going to want kind of straight lines. I'm not doing this with any sort of real, whatever you would call it, professional precision. But I'm not really interested in that. When I say impressionistic, well, it's loose, right? It's casual. It's bohemian. In that sense, it's an onomatopoeia. I don't know if anybody will understand that just based on me saying it, but it is. It'll be a visual onomatopoeia for bohemianism. And you know what? At the end of the day, the whole place is going to look better. And that's kind of the bottom line. You know, I think I'm going to cut this long piece from the top down. And I don't know if that's the right width, but here's the thing. You can spend all day trying to figure out how to cut the paper, and then you can only cut it once. And then it's cut, and then you got to just deal with what you get, you know? I'm cutting here. And then, yeah, I'm going to keep going. Well, so much for my straight line. It's hard to do a straight line when the thing that you're cutting against rolls. Well, it's Art Brute. Savage, in fact. Savage. That's what we're going for, savage. And I think that's a long enough piece there, because I might want that whole bottom piece. This part, I'm just gonna go for it. Go for it. It's a bright sunny day. I hope I can capture a little of the spirit of bright sunshine. What I'd really like to do is go ahead and get one of these puppies up there. It may not even be up there the way that it stays up there, but going up. Shit. Well, without having an open house here right now in the building where I live, which is sort of a state-operated shelter for the slightly off in one way or another, and the donors are all hanging out here today outside in the building at large, like, I guess having a look at where their funds are going. I'm in here being creative, okay? I'm in my element, right? Hey, that's what they want to see. They want to see crazy people being creative. They want to see the downtrodden in society picking themselves up by their bootstraps. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I hope that's obvious, and that they can hear me out there shaking my fist and cursing to the gods of creativity and snafu that, yeah, their money is being well spent. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I just tore it. I just tore it. I tore the paper, which I really didn't want to do, but boy, the paper is so. You know what you want to do is you want to unroll it first, and I guess, you know, give it time to flatten the fuck out, because... Oh, I know how this could still work. Let's see. Right. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I'll get lucky here. A little lucky? No. Okay. Okay, yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Let's see if I can actually do it before I run out of camera space. I opened up a full, like, 2.5 gigs? Is that right? Once I start talking about it, you can never remember what's what. How many megabytes in a gig, how many gigs in a schmig. It's like, how many tweets in a twat, how many watts in a watt? That last one actually rhymed. I might use it in a song later. I think any song I wanted, they all have like a death metal band. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. I don't know how else to go here except kind of force the issue. Like, okay, you're going here, piece of paper, so we're going to put you there, and then once you're there, we'll fucking figure it out. Stay. You know, when you figure out impressionism, isn't everything all art, really? You know? Impressionism. This is all impressionism. I think now is the time for impressionism. Even the Mona Lisa. For example. Yeah. The very precise, very sophisticated painting. It's still an impression. It's an impression of a woman sitting there kind of posing, a little smile. It's not an actual woman sitting there that you're looking at when you go see the Mona Lisa. It's an impression of a woman, and it's a fantastic one. I guess we've achieved that kind of precision, and now in the realm of the visual arts, in the realm of the senses, and really just the feeling, spirit of things, I feel like I've withdrawn from that. I'm withdrawing from it in music too. Oh, precision is so available in music. It's perfect. But I don't mind it when it bleeds out a little bit like watercolors. And to me, gosh, that feels a little more relaxed, a little more natural. So natural, relaxed. Well, that's going to be a kind and very nice way of looking at whatever I end up actually sort of achieving here. Whatever, you've seen enough now that, you can have enough of a sense where this is going that, I don't know, I'll have some context when it comes to looking at how it turns out, and we'll definitely come back to that. I figured I've got time. I'm going to do this methodically, and everyone will benefit. That's probably going to have to be straighter. I don't know. Down to the floor. Well, if I have to cut some off at the bottom, I will. Tape it to the wall, Captain. Get it taped. Just get it taped. After that, you can do what you want. It's a weird Scottish pirate kind of thing that I just. Holy cow. Thank you, 2.5 gigs. 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 How many schmigs in a gig? How many pigs in a pig? What do you think? Does it look Japanese? Can you even see it? Yeah, you can see it. All right. Well, there it is. All right, we're going to stop there because our work here is clearly done. We'll join you soon for the next installment. I'm looking into my own eyes. See, I can see what I'm filming while I'm filming it. Your eyes are up there. Your eyes are up there. Okay. Stay tuned for the next episode of Transformation. What was that? That was pretty good, huh? Yeah, okay. I think this is the last of it. No, could be thus endeth the experiment in the Japanese, Asian stylings. I think next time we're going to try going for something maybe more Provençal or maybe African. Well, there's a few eggs. You got to break a few eggs when you're making an omelet. And you got to go back to the drawing board. There's the drawing board. Look, it's a nice, fresh, clean, blank drawing board. Okay, so join us. I already said this. For the next episode of Transformation, where we will basically be starting all over again. And I think next time we'll concentrate on the bookshelf section of the project. Okay? Fucking A.